Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and before we get going, I want to remind you that iTrustCapital.com, iTrustCapital, who is my sponsor, they have 8 days left for if you want to enter to win all expense paid trip to Los Angeles and VIP experience at the USC Michigan football game. You can if you just go to their their X handle at iTrustCapital. You'll be able to sign up, and they've got a link there. And let's see, it says 2 USC football VIP tickets, 2 airfare vouchers, $300 Uber service credit, food and drinks at the games, 2-night hotel stay, $400 gift card, iTrustCapital USC shirt, crypto Trojan hat. Second place gets an Apple iPad Air. Third place, $200 gift card. While we're there, if you haven't opened an iTrustCapital account like I did, you might want to look into it. You can open an IRA or a premium custody account, which is a regular taxable account. You can send your XRP right in. Go to iTrustCapital.com/XRP Army go get the promo code. The promo code, let's see what it is right now, XRP6. If you want to get a $100 funding bonus, and I think that's on new accounts. We've got a $3 XRP. XRP keeps standing right back up, doesn't it? I saw this morning. I wanted to make a point. This is a headline from 1962. Can tiny Walmart survive against the big guys? Kmart was the big guy back then. I can remember when I was growing up, the first Walmart we ever got, and I was like, where's this been all our life? And then it swallowed Kmart. There is no more Kmart. I don't even think Kmart still exists. Maybe it does, but it got destroyed by Walmart. Kmart didn't think it could happen. Blockbuster didn't think it could happen. Netflix got them. MySpace didn't think it could happen. Facebook got them. BlackBerry didn't think it could happen. The iPhone, Apple got them. And Bitcoin maxis sure don't think it can happen. Grown men will weep, folks. Lock in. That's all I got to say. Will XRP be the next Bitcoin? I mean, if you just think about all the stuff that's been stacked against XRP all these years while Bitcoin got a free pass, regulatory monopoly, this isn't hard to see. It's hard to see for those that just are saying, oh, Bitcoin's the biggest, blah, blah, blah. It's the biggest because the government allowed it to be the biggest for the last decade. Things are about to change, folks. I'm not afraid to say it. Here's the child, Bitcoin child, the kid, I call him the kid, Jack Mallers. Remember a few months ago when XRP was surging, he declared a war on Ripple. And now it looks like he's declaring a war on Ethereum. He doesn't even say the word Ripple anymore. Somebody must have said, hey, child, you might want to calm down on that.
I think Bitcoin is in orders of magnitude higher opportunity, greater asset class. It's solving a way larger problem for the world. And for that reason, it's actually better designed to capitalize a business and to be the treasury for a nation, for a corporation, for a central bank, for a pension, for a sovereign, for a family, for an individual. Whereas an Ethereum treasury company is capitalizing on an asset that might disrupt Visa. This is two fundamentally different things. One is much more venture-driven, highly speculative. It's assuming tech adoption trends and value accrual to Ethereum through adoptions of things like stablecoins, which is very unclear. The market is much smaller and the opportunity is very different versus saying the 60-40 portfolio is dead. The world needs to recapitalize on a neutral asset. Nations all over the world are debasing. It's causing these long duration instruments to severely underperform. Real rates are negative. Stocks are clearly overvalued. And everyone from China to Russia to the United States to El Salvador to businesses in the capital markets and to individuals all over the world are looking to capitalize themselves in a way that allows them to persist wealth into the future. Those are very different.
Okay, I'm going to agree with him on one thing. I wouldn't put my money in any digital asset that didn't have a limited supply. Ethereum has an infinite supply. It defeats the whole purpose. XRP has a limited supply. Bitcoin has a limited supply, but Bitcoin is not deflationary. There is XRP that's burned on every transaction. Therefore, the whole Bitcoin scarcity argument, XRP is better from a scarcity standpoint. And that's the fact, Jack. Look at this. This is interesting because the professionals, the Wall Street guys, and the people that have been connected to traditional finance, you're seeing the first flashes of them saying, wait a minute, what's going on here? XRP currently third largest crypto asset by market cap, approximately 180 billion, larger than BlackRock. Interesting, because it seems like most hated or disparaged crypto asset. Help me understand this. And yes, I understand market cap of crypto assets is different than publicly traded company. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And I said, this is the part where the Bitcoin children realize Wall Street doesn't give two shits about their Satoshi religion. All this ideologue stuff is about to be shoved to the side because Wall Street is not going to be paying any attention to all that stuff. John McAfee knew.
And now that the box has been opened and we are using it, it will not go away. So it's here to stay, and I know that. And I see that it will become, if not Bitcoin, it will be some alt currency that will become the standard for the world.
Which one?
At some point. And I believe that will be at some point in the near future.
Sorry, I said that wrong. It's John McAfee. I do miss this guy. I used to love covering his videos where he was making his mixed drinks and holding a machine gun. He had those bodyguards. That was a wild time. And then another one here, CME Group says XRP futures contracts have crossed over 1 billion in open interest, fastest ever contract to do so. You mean more than Bitcoin's? Yep, that's right. There's already 800 million in futures-based XRP ETFs. Think people might be underestimating demand for spot XRP ETFs. They've been underestimating XRP since the word go. This is funny. You need to watch the look on this guy's face when this guy brings up XRP. And I quoted George Carlin here, never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups, Bitcoin maxis being the large group.
Next question. What about XRP? XRP right now is a call option on Ethereum. It's again, remember, people like narratives, right? So Bitcoin has a clear utility. It's a safe haven to some extent for some people. Like it has, you can explain it, right? If your grandmother asks you what is Bitcoin, there's a way to answer that question. I think with Ethereum,
yeah, it's simple for the children.
There's a growing narrative or conversions of narratives that make it easier for mainstream to understand.
It makes it simple for Jack Mahler's hoodie wearing following.
Ripple, Solana, they don't have that yet. I think Solana to some extent because it was the meme coin or the casino of crypto, right? So people could associate with that. Ripple does not have that yet. So I think it is still a little bit like Cardano.
Man, this guy's so clueless. Ripple has everything. Ripple's been playing chess while these clowns have been playing checkers.
To some extent, right? Where it has potential.
The Bitcoin Orange thing I've always thought it was almost like for a joke, they created it to be cartoonish.
It has an ecosystem, but it doesn't have that clear call to action USP where you're like, okay, I associate Ripple with that one thing, right? With that label. So I think you can trade it. I think it's a higher beta play to Ethereum, like you said before, but ourselves, we don't know enough about it to give you a very concrete underlying answer. Maybe Henrik and Willie do. Us as Swiss, but we don't really. What do you guys think about treasury companies? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I have no further comments on XRP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question.
I want to comment. Larry Fink is trying to let them down easy. If you really pay attention to these people's words, you find out what the real truth is. It's almost as if he's saying, look, we're going to allow them to have Bitcoin, their little playground as this digital gold thing. But that's where it ends. Enter utility.
And I came to the view that there's a lot of legitimacy with Bitcoin. Certainly the technology around, the blockchain around Bitcoin was pretty unrivaled, and it still is. And I became a believer in a, you know, not like it's going to be a currency, but I believe that there's a role for it like digital gold.
Yeah. I believe there's a role for it. I believe we'll allow it to exist, but remember, we're BlackRock. We control it now. Here's one of the adults, Sergey Nazarov from Chainlink, telling you what's coming.
Our industry is going to boom through the merging of DeFi and TradFi. We're going to be looking at tens of trillions of dollars in market cap. We're going to reach a point where the majority of that market cap is not cryptocurrencies, but actually real-world assets, like stable coins, tokenized funds, tokenized equities, tokenized commodities. That will naturally redefine what our industry is, because it will no longer be about idea coins or coins related to digital gold or Bitcoin or something. They will now be about real world assets. Our industry will become about real world assets more than cryptocurrencies, just by the numbers. And that will lead to a polishing of the technology to the point where it will become low cost and easy to adopt it for all those other use cases, like ad networks, supply chains, insurance, concert tickets, real estate, and so on.
All right. Look at this. Don't be surprised, folks, if they put voting on the blockchain. The whole essence of blockchain, that would be the ultimate way to prevent shady voting and putting people up to vote.
Two more things. The Department of Commerce is going to start issuing its statistics on the blockchain, because you are the crypto president, and we are going to put out GDP on the blockchain so people can use the blockchain for data distribution, and then we're going to make that available to the entire government so all of you can do it. We're just ironing out all the details so we can do it. Patents.
There you go, folks. Check this out. Masari. Don't we all miss Ryan Selkis? He stepped out of crypto. He started Masari. Maybe now it'll all be favorable XRP coverage. State of XRP Ledger Q2. Key update. XRPL launches EVM sidechain and introduces token escrows, paving the way for native smart contracts while maintaining its focus on institutional adoption and compliance. Q over Q metrics. XRP market cap up 8.5%. Real world asset market cap up 13%. RLUSD market cap 154%. You can see what's coming, folks. All right. In DAIXRP.com, the Patreon, we're going to talk about the dark side of crypto. And there is a dark side. And don't be fooled by we're never going to have a CBDC talk. Well, who do you think issues stable coins? Only federal government approved stable coins in the United States, folks. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat. There is a dark side of crypto, and I'm going to show you what it is so that you can think about it and think about how you prepare for the potential of the dark side of crypto. I know I'm going to. You can join through YouTube also by clicking the join button below any of my YouTube videos, or you can join through X by hitting the subscribe button. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Away we go.